As we embark on the path of spiritual awakening, we begin to understand the concept that has gained increasing relevance: the fifth dimension. This is not merely a shift in physical plane, but a profound transformation in both collective and individual consciousness. The fifth dimension represents a state of being where duality, such as good and evil, right and wrong, begins to dissolve, and where unity, unconditional love, and compassion prevail. In the third dimension, where most of us still operate, reality is perceived as linear, constrained by the physical laws of time and space. It is a dimension marked by polarities and the perception of separation between ourselves and others. The transition to the fourth dimension, on the other hand, initiates the process of expanding consciousness, where we begin to question the nature of reality, see beyond appearances, and perceive the interconnectedness of all things. However, it is in the fifth dimension where a deep integration of all these experiences occurs. In this dimension, we operate from the heart and intuition rather than logical mind. Here, time is fluid, and the present moment becomes the primary focus of our experience. Emotions and thoughts are instantly manifested, and thus the responsibility for our mental creations is immense. With the awakening of the new era and the arrival of the fifth dimension, many of us are experiencing significant internal and external changes. Some of these changes include a sense of not fitting in certain places or with people who once resonated with us. This happens because as our vibrational frequency rises, we align with new energies and realities that no longer correspond to the old ones. These changes can manifest in various ways. As we advance on our spiritual journey, it's common to notice that some relationships begin to dissolve, almost as if they no longer belong in the script of our lives. This can happen gradually or abruptly, but the common denominator is a change in energetic resonance. In the third dimension, many of our relationships were formed based on mutual needs, repetitive behavioral patterns, and even superficial aspects. However, as we raise our vibration and expand our consciousness, we start to see beyond these superficial connections, seeking relationships based on authenticity, spiritual growth, and energetic resonance. This process can be painful, especially when it involves close friends or family, but it is a natural part of awakening. Those who are not ready or willing to evolve at the same frequency may distance themselves, allowing new people to enter our lives, people who share the same aspirations and vibrations. It is important to understand that this separation is not negative. It is, in fact, a sign that you are moving toward a space of greater authenticity and alignment with your true purpose. Accepting this process allows you to release what no longer serves you, making way for deeper and more meaningful connections. With the elevation of consciousness, it is natural for our interests and values to drastically change as well. What once seemed fascinating or important may now seem devoid of meaning as we align with the new energies of the fifth dimension. For example, activities involving excessive consumption, superficial distractions, or relationships based on drama and conflict tend to lose their appeal. Instead, you may find yourself drawn to activities that nourish your soul, such as meditation, spiritual practices, deep connections with nature, and the pursuit of self-knowledge. Your values also become more aligned with love, compassion, and unity, and less focused on material achievements or pleasing others. This change may initially cause a sense of alienation, as you may realize that you no longer share the same interests as those around you. However, it is an essential step toward living a life more aligned with your higher self. By allowing these new interests and values to guide your choices, you open the door to richer and more meaningful experiences that are in harmony with your new worldview. The process of transitioning to the fifth dimension is not just mental or emotional, it can also manifest physically. The body, which is a direct manifestation of our energy, often needs to adjust to the new energy frequencies, resulting in a variety of physical and emotional symptoms. Unexplained fatigue, insomnia, headaches, dizziness, heart palpitations, and even flu-like symptoms are common during this transition period. These symptoms are often the result of an intense purification process in the body, which is releasing old, stagnant energies to accommodate the new frequencies. Emotionally, you may experience intense highs and lows, swinging from feelings of euphoria and peace to moments of sadness or deep anxiety. It is essential to understand that these symptoms are temporary and part of the process of adapting to the new reality. Maintaining a regular self-care practice, such as meditation, conscious breathing, hydration, and healthy eating, can help alleviate these symptoms. It is also crucial to be gentle with yourself during this time, allowing yourself the necessary space and time to integrate these new energies. One of the most notable changes that occurred during spiritual awakening and the transition to the fifth dimension is the increase in sensitivity and empathy. As you become more attuned to the subtle energies around you, you may begin to feel others' emotions with greater intensity, almost as if they were your own. This heightened sensitivity is not limited to human emotions, but can also include a deeper connection with nature, animals, and even the physical environment. You may become more aware of energies in places, objects, and situations that previously went unnoticed. While this increased sensitivity can be a blessing, allowing for a deeper and more authentic connection with the world around you, it can also be challenging, as it may make you more susceptible to negative emotions and dense energies. To balance this increased sensitivity, it is important to cultivate practices that help protect your energy, such as the use of crystals, protection meditations, and setting healthy boundaries in your interactions. Over time, this sensitivity becomes a powerful tool for navigating the new reality with compassion, clarity, and discernment. In the fifth dimension, the concept of instant manifestation becomes a tangible reality. Unlike in the third dimension, where there is a latency period between thought and physical manifestation, in the fifth dimension, this gap is practically non-existent. This means that the thoughts, emotions, and intentions we hold in our energetic field manifest almost instantly in our reality. This is one of the most powerful and at the same time challenging aspects of the fifth dimension, as it requires a high level of responsibility for our mental and emotional states. If we hold thoughts based on fear, doubt, or negativity, these energies will materialize quickly, creating challenging situations. On the other hand, when we maintain an attitude of love, gratitude, and trust, we manifest harmonious and positive realities. This process of instant manifestation is a powerful tool for conscious co-creation, but it also requires rigorous mental and emotional discipline. Learning to master our thoughts and emotions becomes essential to navigating this new reality in a way that is aligned with our highest purpose. The practice of positive visualizations, affirmations, and maintaining an attitude of gratitude are effective ways to use this manifestation power to create a more harmonious and abundant life. One of the most profound and transformative changes that occur during the transition to the fifth dimension is the enhanced connection with the higher self. The higher self is that part of us that is in complete harmony with the universe, that knows our life purpose, and that operates from a state of unconditional love and infinite wisdom. During life in the third dimension, this connection can be obscured by the ego, distractions of the material world, and limiting beliefs. However, as we elevate our consciousness and vibrate at higher frequencies, this connection becomes clearer and more accessible. Communication with the higher self can manifest as deep intuitions, vivid dreams, synchronicities, or a clear sense of inner guidance. This connection brings with it an inner peace, a clarity of purpose, and an unshakable confidence in the decisions and path we are walking. It is as if a fog has lifted, revealing the path that has always been there, waiting to be traveled. To strengthen this connection, it is essential to cultivate regular spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, contemplation, and the constant pursuit of self-knowledge. The more we align with our higher self, the more our lives become a direct expression of divine purpose, and the less we are affected by the distractions and illusions of the third dimensional world. During this journey of awakening and elevation of consciousness, it is crucial to be mindful of what is known as spiritual ego. This phenomenon occurs when, as we begin to expand our consciousness and access new dimensions of reality, we start to believe that we are more evolved or spiritually superior to others. This type of thinking is a trap that anchors us even more in the third dimension, as it is based on judgment and separation, hallmarks of lower consciousness. The spiritual ego can manifest in various ways, such as a sense of pride in our spiritual practices, disdain for those who have not yet awakened, or a feeling of exclusivity in our journey. However, it is important to remember that true spiritual awakening is marked by humility, compassion, and the recognition of unity among all beings. Every person is at a different point in their journey, and everyone's path is valid and worthy of respect. Judging others or feeling superior not only hinders your own progress, but also creates barriers to the true experience of the fifth dimension, where unity and unconditional love are fundamental. Cultivating self-observation, humility, and respect for others' journeys is essential to avoiding the pitfalls of the spiritual ego and continuing to advance toward true enlightenment. In the face of these transformations, it is essential that we genuinely accept the changes. Resisting changes, trying to cling to what no longer resonates with us, can cause suffering and stagnation. Accepting what life brings us and understanding that we are going through a process of purification and elevation allows us to participate consciously and actively in the construction of this new era. Accepting these differences and transformations is crucial for our full integration into the fifth dimension. Now is the time to embrace the wisdom of the universe, trust the flow of life, and recognize that everything dissolving in our reality is making room for something more aligned and elevated. The transition to the fifth dimension is both a personal and collective process. By accepting the changes and flowing with them, we become co-creators of a new reality, one where love, compassion, and unity are the fundamental pillars. Now is the time to release what no longer serves us and embrace what truly resonates with our soul, consciously participating in the unfolding evolution before us. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and comment. See you